What is going on? What's happening? Shango right here. And this is the full moon read for June 4th, I believe. Yeah, it's June 4th. Don't even ask me what the moon is in at this point in time or whatever. A lot of things going on. This is a very crazy time, as we all know. Okay. I hope that you guys are safe no matter what you chose to do over the past couple days here. Got two heads in the building. Shout out to whoever that is. Oh, Bora, what's going on? Miss J-Lo, how you doing? How you doing, Miss J-Lo? Once, condolences also. It's been a minute since I've been live, and, you know, Carla Cambozano, que se dice? Gabrielle Awai Nurse. Oh, you ain't missing out. We just coming on here. Christine Collins, what's going on? Just finishing up your shit, Christine. Barbara, hello. Lady K, what's going on, Lady K? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. We are doing a full moon read here. Julia Anthony, how you doing there? We're doing a full moon read. First of all, forget what I'm doing. How the are y'all doing? All right? Yes, it has been a long time, Miss Anthony. I wasn't on for a while. Hey, don't feel bad. Neither was I. We've been catching up on things. It's been hard to get supplies, lately. So that's kind of slowed things down. But I mean, we always find a way, and we get it done. We get her done. Okay, we get her done. But how are y'all doing? I know it's been it's been a very trying time. Okay. I know that. 2020. Motherfucker. All right. Shit. How you been? How's everybody been, though? That's what I want to find out. Quinita Watson, what's going on? Doing good. Panda Bear, what's happening? Hard but cool. Well, yes, I feel you. I'm patient. I'm a illegal immigrant and a single mother, and I'm slowly succeeding. And now how I see. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Where there's a will, there's a way. You are certainly fine. Ready for 2021. We might as well. How about this, y'all? Why don't we just have our own New Year's celebration, okay? We'll drop the goddamn ball tomorrow, okay? We'll just make it 2021 already. Let's just have, not even a do-over. Let's a skip over, okay? Let's just do that. How about that? Yeah, but well, like I said, man, I hope y'all are all right. I just hope y'all are good. Rich, wealthy. I think that's what your name was, correct? Yeah, rich, wealthy, huh? That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you for reading that. Right. Well, I like that name, Rich, Wealthy. Smooth! What's happening with you, brother? How have you been? It's been many moons since I talked to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so hope you are well. Shit, man, I'm just tapping in with y'all, man. I ain't seen y'all for a minute. Want to make sure y'all are good. First name Rich, last name Wealthy. All right, we'll call me Wealthy Rich then. How about that? We could do that. Rich Wealthy, I'm Wealthy Rich. How you doing? Nice to meet you. All right. Let's let the dividends pile up. How about that? Okay? Interest upon interest upon interest. I likes that. Come teach us some money spells. We need to be asking Rich Wealthy. Shit. Yeah, we got some. But I wanted to take a moment out and just do something. I still got to give y'all 6 more Shangodiacs. Shit, I've been, hell, I'm always down to put my student hat on. Let me learn some shit. God damn it. I know this though. Now is definitely the time for many of y'all to think about this. It's really time to think about getting your own business together. Things have been drastically changed already. They're gonna continue to change drastically, you know. Anybody seen Kiko? No, I ain't been around, Smooth. Julia, yes. Well, my wife did. She made this for me like a while back. We got some new shit though coming out, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. This full moon is heavy. You know what? You ain't lying, Quinita. I need some I need money. Son is my birthday. Need some fun. Yes, I feel you on that too. Ashley B, I got two working out now. Why, thank you, Julia. Yeah, so this is that time, though. And as I can see, some of y'all are thinking about that already. You know what I'm saying? But as I've also learned too, proper structuring of your business. I'm still learning a bunch of things, you know, as far as whatever state you're in, how your business is legally, you know, whatever is it under a different type of a holding company, a shell company, you know, all this different shit. There's a lot of different tricks that we all need to get up on. Okay. So please remember that. Okay. So we're going to get into this reading though, real quick. Just, you know, if it applies to you, this is basically me just reading freestyle. Okay. Okay. The full moon, this full moon energy. I don't even know what the moon is in or whatnot. I just know it's like today or tomorrow, depending on where you are. So we're going to just get into this and see what the hell is going on. Okay. Now, as I mentioned already, financially, I'm not, you know, I gotta watch what I say because I already knew certain things. I could see certain things, and then I've been getting confirmation about certain things coming on. And yes, this is one of the first sigils for the business. Anyways, so one of the cards here, as far as the full moon, is this King of Diamonds. Okay. And of course, the King of Diamonds is all about value, okay? Outside value and inside value, you know, what it is that matters most to you, that you value the most. And of course, yes, money. You can't, you know, money is value. Money is just a representation of value. You know what I'm saying? So, underneath this though, like I just said, I kind of gave a spoiler alert for it, but there are some of you it's going to be time to take your own destiny in your own hands, okay? And for some of you, that's going to include either actually starting some form of business, because the king is a boss, obviously, you know. So the king is a boss, and even though you might be a queen, you still have that inner king in you too, you know, especially if you're in Florida, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, but yeah, so it's time to take certain aspects of your life into full control. Now, I know some of you, this is going to fall on deaf ears, okay? I really feel this, though, in the pit of my stomach, because I'm going to be honest, man. I feel like there is some definite twists and turns ahead, and it goes even beyond this full moon shit, okay? As far as I kind of almost shudder at what, like, the fall and winter is looking like. You know what I'm saying? I seen some things already, just like like last week or two, I went to the graveyard, and like on the way there, just like shit was just, you know, downloading, you know, and I was just like, damn. I won't say like it looked like Mad Max in the Thunderdome and shit, but it was a lot more uncomfortable than it is now. You know, even though a lot of us are uncomfortable, we're tired of the certain situation, tired of everything being closed, depending on which state you're in, you know, tired of all this shit, you know. But like I said, I feel a big piece of this full moon energy coming in is going to be ushering either some of you to actually start your own business, or to begin the groundwork and start making plans, to whereas you don't want to stay in the planning stage too long, okay? You don't want to be, because that, in other words, you're just thinking about it. You're not actually doing something, you know? putting the rubber to the road, so to speak. But I feel like this is going to be a season of entrepreneurship. You're going to see these this certain demographic popping up with businesses of service or products or whatever that people can use, and they're going to be the ones who are going to be winning. You know, because a lot of folks with jobs are going to either continue to be without some of this other shit that actually a lot of people have been fortunate enough to have is going to stop. I really feel, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't know how to go out and hunt and eat what you hunt and hunt what you eat, of course, metaphorically speaking, things might get there's some of you out there's somebody else there's some of you out there though who have been knowing this. You've been feeling this in the pit of your stomach, but you haven't made the choice to just actually do it. Okay, sometimes what you needs to do is, if it's something that you've been procrastinating on, what you need to do, I'm gonna give you a quick example, and it does work. Okay, I used it to stop smoking. Okay, and that is, I set a date. Okay, I set a particular date, and it was like maybe a week and a half away. I had time to prepare myself mentally and do all this other shenanigans. And then when that day came, that's it, man. End of the party. Okay, so some of you needs to set a date as far as, I don't know, there's something about starting a business that you don't like. Maybe you don't know everything about it or something like that. But my point is, man, there's a calling here to be the masters, to be the emperor of your funds, of your fundage. Okay, we cannot look to the government and shit to help us like that. We just can't. Ain't nobody. I heard this. I was watching some other video and the guy was saying this, but like his thing was, ain't no Superman coming to save you. I'll say, ain't no Jesus, ain't no anybody coming to save you. Okay, you're gonna have to be that Christ. You're gonna have to be your own savior and that of your family or whoever's depending on you, if you have dependents or whatever or whatnot. But you're gonna have to be that. You're gonna have to be that. Period. Point blank. Now, we were just talking about this earlier, but this just came up. And I don't know why. Like I said, this moon is heavy, and I also feel like the energy is extremely erratic. Okay? This is very erratic. Ye are gods, Queen Etha Watson. You already know. You already know. Okay? But part of being a god is lightening up your heart. And that's why we have this 6. You're going to need to let go of a lot of shit that maybe when the world was regular, as we used to call it, okay? Remember, as us old folks say, when it was regular, okay? Because this new shit, I don't know what it is. And there's even that, I keep seeing that social programming, the new regular. Like, they're going ham on it. And the battlefield is right here, okay? So you could be the sheep, or you can be, start watching what the fuck you let in here, because the assault has gone 5G. Okay, but anyways, this is all about, this is, yes, the card of forgiveness, as we like to say, okay, around here. And no, this is not no turn the other cheek, and then when you're done with that, turn that other butt cheek, okay? No, not that, okay? I'm not talking about that shit. I'm not talking about that. Ashe, Quindita, you already know what time it is. It has to be. It has to be. And I see that so relevant on so many levels. She said her heart must be lighter than a feather. Absolutely. That's what the hell they was talking about. When you hear all that Mayat shit and weighing it against a feather or whatever, you have to look at it from a bunch of different angles. You know what I'm saying? And even on a materialistic angle, you are stopping your shit up. I'll say we, because I mean, even I do it. Like if you have anger issues, if you got daddy issues, which I'm about to bring up with this card, because this card is talking to some of y'all about your fucking daddy issues, which have been fucking you over for a large period of your life. Okay? And forgiveness is not about trying to be a nice person, okay? Get that shit the fuck out of here, okay? That is not what it's about. It is about liberation. It's about freedom, okay? Consider the grudge that you holding back into handcuffs. Forgiveness is taking the handcuffs off. So now you can do what you need to do. Okay? It's a prenumeral lunar eclipse from June 4th. Okay, good. Thank you, J-Lo. Because I seen something about that and I knew there was an eclipse coming. Didn't know exactly when. Tree of Life, what's up? I just got here. I've always heard that your heart being light as a feather only meant that whatever you do, have no emotion towards it. You know, that could be another thing too. I'm sure, you know what? Because a lot of those things can be taken and actually have meaning on many different levels and many different densities. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that fits too. Because when you're manifesting, you will notice that you manifest shit a whole lot easier when you're not attached to it and you actually, quote unquote, don't fucking care. You know, it's when you feel you need it. That's when you're gonna that's when you're gonna block shit up. Or that's when it don't fucking happen. You know? That's when it don't happen. And don't ask me why shit that like that you don't want to happen seems to happen easier sometimes. I don't know why either. This fucking dimension is butt cheeks, man, and not in a good way. Okay? But like I said, this is all about releasing what is not yours anymore. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you tried to make it yours. Maybe, whatever the case may be. But for your own sake and for your own evolution and even in a human terms, for what you can do here in this physical realm, what you can manifest, what you whatever, like take the brakes off. This is just blockages. This is blocking you up. Shit that has been blocking you up anyways. I'll say it's time. It's going to get flushed out. Roto-rooter, man. It's gonna get, you know what I'm saying? But this was the card underneath it. And this is that King of Hearts, baby. This was about, to me, speaking a lot about daddy issues. Okay? A lot of us have daddy issues. It's not just women either, okay? It ain't just women, okay? It could be men also, especially if your pops wasn't around, or maybe he was around, but he was a fucking asshole, and he done filled your head with a bunch of shit, especially about who you are. He gave you your self-image, basically. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes his absence can give you your self-image also, or can fill in certain gaps of your self-image that, hey, okay, maybe before I wasn't aware of what's going on, but now I'm the God, so I need to do some WORK and get this shit squared, okay? Because I'm not going to be carrying this shit around with me all the time. I can only go so far. I can only go so high carrying this shit around. Having said that, 23 heads, 7 have lickied on the likey. All right, come on now. I noticed YouTube's been kind of fucking your boy Shango just a little bit, okay? They haven't been, just certain little things I've seen. I know a lot of people have been having weird, funny experiences with YouTube. But yeah, be sure to lick that like button, okay? Crack to crack and all the way back, okay? The Shangorian way. You heard it here. All right. So moving right along though. But yeah, anyways, it's time to let go of a lot of that shit, man. If now ever was the time, you don't want to be fucked off inside, especially when all this shit, you at least want to be able to, I'm telling you, I really honestly, I'm not with the doom and gloom shit, okay? I really am not. But I'm also not against saying what the hell I see or what I've been feeling or what's just been bugging me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't want to say it, but I feel like there's this crazy crash of some kind coming, okay? And it's quite possible that there's going to be even more riots, but this time not for the reason that there has been. It be because shit, people act funny when they ain't got money, so shit like that, which is going on now. And this is the third and final card, okay? Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades. For some reason, every time I've been pulling this particular card, this is also one of spiritual power and how being receptive is a spiritual power. It's actually a spiritual strength. Flexibility can be a very powerful strength, more powerful than just strength itself. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, when I see this, spiritually speaking, talking about with the energy that there's been so many major influxes in the last 2-3 months. Like I said, this paradigm will never ever be be the same. Okay, but this is about reception. How receptive are you to your spirit, or are you allowing yourself to be led by fucking Facebook, YouTube, whatever? Okay. The Queen of Spades is probably one of the most, if not the most powerful card in the deck in her own way. Okay, yes, the King of Spades is like supposedly the most powerful card in the deck. I would say the Queen of Spades, depending on the context of situation, she is equal with the King. But in some ways and in certain situations, you want that Queen. Okay, this is also about your inner ear, also, what I'm hearing. Because now more than ever, you need to be able to access your spirit's information. Okay? Don't leave it on the cutting room floor. There's a lot of you out there right now, you wonder this, you wonder that, about this, about that. You feel like you can't seem to get answers. It's your own responsibility, though, to do those things which kind of like clear the highway for this information. Okay, you want your Wi-Fi nice. You want all bars on your Wi-Fi. Okay, especially right now. From now on, you want all bars as much as possible. Okay, getting lost in this human shit, get drowning up to your fucking nose in all these emotions, especially lower level emotions. Not going to cut it, people. Not going to cut it. Not at all. And you know what? Another reason why you want to listen to your spirit. Some of you are also outdated and dead shit that you don't really want. You've been going so much, so hard, so fast. You don't even realize that you don't want this shit anymore, and you're wondering why you ain't got it yet, or even why you ain't got that particular person yet. Because you know your spirit inside knows, fuck this dude or fuck this bitch, man. I already know this shit ain't gonna work. But for some reason, you keep going through the motions, you know, in the physical. Okay, I'm telling you, there's gold. There's gold, all right? For some of you, though, to get a good jump start, I would like to say that this would be also a good time to check it, because we also offer dream interpretations. A lot of y'all, your information's coming in your dreams, because that's like the only time you're really being receptive, you know? And even then, if you forget about it, that's if you can remember it. Now you got to decode that shit. We happen to have a dream interpretation service, okay, that can help out with that. What I'm really more excited about, though, is I'm telling you right now is the time you needs to work your. I'm telling you, there's so much magic being worked against you. Because yes, words are sorcery, images are sorcery. The media is our modern day, like shit, super sorcery. That's what controls the minds. And if they got your mind, they got your behind. Okay? This is the law of attraction card. Okay, some of you have been wondering why the fuck it ain't working out. I've been trying this, I've been doing this, because you're chasing outdated shit. You really don't want it. You thought you wanted it. Maybe also because you're afraid of, you know, saying, wait a minute, I know I done put 2 years into this or 3 years or whatever it is. And I'm afraid to say now that I really don't want it now, because then I'm gonna feel like I wasted all that shit. So fucking what? It's okay. I bet you learned a lot, but whatever it is that you truly want or you truly desire, that's really, really coming from your heart, not from a place of fear, not because you think you have to, not because you're shooting too low. You know, a lot of you going for the lower hanging fruit because you're afraid of the disappointment from trying to reach from the higher hanging fruit. Okay, fuck that. I was gonna say you got one go around here, go for it, but you actually have plenty of go arounds, but not as this person as you know. You know what I'm saying? So this is the law of attraction card, and this is what's gonna amp up this whole law of attraction shit for you on a personal level. Okay? It's the only thing. This in combination with this, you know what I'm saying? Getting that heart lighter. Transforming, transmuting those things that have been stopping, that have been hindering you. If they can't be transmuted or transformed, then destroy them, obliterate them. As they say on the left-hand path, okay? So this moon's coming with a bunch of crazy, a bunch of crazy energy. It's kind of like all over the place. It feels erratic to me. And yes, somebody even said it feels heavy or whatnot. But so that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you. So let's see what we're talking about here, because I'm not seeing no comments popping up here. 33 heads and only 13 have exercised their lengua. And lick the likey button. Okay, come on now. Click that like button. It really helps the channel. And you know what? It helps your karma. Okay, gives you good karma. Okay? When you lick that like, there you go. Some of y'all getting some good karma. Real good karma. All right, cool. Good job. 19, there we go. Somebody hit some because a button went down. Went to 19 and it went back down. What's this atrocity? What is thou fuckery that I see? Anyways, 20, there you go. Come on now. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Hit that like button. Lick it. Lick it so you can kick it. Okay? But anyways, so before we conclude, is there anything that y'all would like to say or that I can help? Let me see, top chat. Letitia Strong said late night creep. Asian accent, you do well. Actually, it was, I take offense to that, Julia. That was supposed to be Hindu. That's supposed to be my Hindu, my Indian. I swear you was in my closet. Hey, well, good. 1111, that's like the 5th time I done seen these numbers, man. You're part of the uniquely designed. You part of it, man. Black Widow. What's going on, Black Widow? Rich Wealthy. Tell them, Rich Wealthy, they need to start their own businesses, man. We need to be business minded. Let them know, Rich Wealthy. So yeah, it's hotter than fucking Satan's nutsack right about now. Shit, is the full moon. Is the full moon eclipse a good time to release products? That's a very good question. A lot of people have a lot of conflicting information about the full moon. An eclipse, excuse me, how some people view it as this is rare, more powerful, and other people look at it as something's being blocked because, in the heavens, one thing's moving in front of the other, So it really all depends. And I personally don't know whether this is a lunar eclipse or whether this is a solar eclipse. I have to actually check on that. Me personally, I say go for it. I say go for it, man. Do it. But I do know there's a lot of energy there that is to be used. That's what I think. And if there's energy there, exactly, do it. I just started a business and I feel the energy is in my favor. Then you rock the hell out, uniquely designed, okay? You rock the hell out. You bust out. You do what you got to do. Black Widow says, best time to do it. It's lunar, huh? In that case, just trying to stay grounded in this time. So much heaviness. Yeah. I know a lot of y'all in the last maybe week or two have also felt it before, or even maybe more, where ain't nothing wrong. All of a sudden you feel like something's wrong. Like you just picking shit up from I don't know where. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why we got to stay grounded also. You can't be grounded if you're all off in your feelings all the time. I'm telling you. 1212. Moon signs or something else. 1212 to me is to me it's another form of a gateway number. Like 1111 is the definite gateway. It even looks like a gateway. It looks like pillars, From the darn energy leeches around us. Yeah, for real. How's at 19? I've been feeling uneasy. I don't blame you. There's a lot of unrest. There's a lot of easy. Hey, Eliel. There's a lot of bullshit to feel uneasy about if you was to let yourself. And some people be like, well, what? Don't you guys, don't you care about this and that? My thing is this, look, as a human, you're going to care about what you care about. You're going to have your emotions, okay? But it is imperative and it is important that you don't allow someone else to dictate your fucking emotions. And that's exactly what the hell's going on. And there's a way that you can monitor, okay? I don't know, man. Me personally, I just find it very, very strange. Very, very strange. Like, I know here in California, shit was supposed to open up 2 days ago or a day ago. And then there's a whole other reason why things to be closed, And I personally believe like all them officers involved with all that shit and any of this fuck shit should be, man, I can't even say it. I don't want to get my fucking channel banned, but you already know what I'm, yeah. Like, the death penalty's there for a reason. Well, hey, like, shit. But as far as all the other shit, allowing, you got to understand, okay, there's a difference, okay? When you see an injustice or something like that, there's your natural human, emotions about something. And then there's situations where you have another entity like stirring the pot and also being able to keep an eye and see what the fuck is going on. Are they reacting the way we want them to react? Okay, throw this in there then. Okay, this didn't do it. We're going to do it with this then. 1111 is the beginning of something in your life. Thriller from Manila. His energy, man. Yes, they're busy. Whether you want to call them archons, and yes, they are archons. Uneasy about magic being done on me, and I can't move forward. Trying to use our emotions for a ritual. Absolutely, Chandrea Brown. I tell them, see, but most people, which is why throughout history, the occultists always were, their own little group, and they called the masses the sheep, the herd. I mean, when it was on, we used to watch Walking Dead and shit, and to see how easy it was to gather a whole group of zombies was not hard. And I really seen a parallel with this shit. The herd mentality will get you slaughtered. I'm gonna just say it like that. The herd mentality is not known for being the brightest of mentalities. It's not even really a mentality, okay? But it's up to us. Hey, Queen Tarot TV, it's up to us individually. You know what I'm saying? No group, any group is only as good as the level of the individuals that make that group up. So that comes down to a very personal level. And we must all take responsibility for our own well-being and, our backyards. If you took care of your backyard, I took care of mine, they took care of theirs, whatever, we'd be straight. That Kundalini energy, baby. That's right. You got to utilize that shit. You got to utilize it. If you ain't utilizing it, then someone's going to use your energy, okay? Somebody's going to use your energy. Somebody's going to eat off your energy. It might as well be you, okay? Fuck them. Oh, well, I already did it. What is this? Lockwood eyes. Do you ever use bay leaves? I have years ago, Panda Bear. It's been so long. I mean, the last time I used bay leaves, though, was not to remember. The herd are still asleep. They're going to always be asleep, tree of life. That's... Somebody, a very wise man once told me via a video, by way of a video, the masses are only good at one thing, dying, okay? Julia, I just tell what's on my heart, man. Like, this is what I'm seeing. Actually, no, I just did a full moon reading. Somebody asked if I'm doing readings. No. Not doing, I was going to come on here, but we got hella shit to do. So I'm going to have to be getting off here in lickety split here. Hey, Phoenix, fire, what's going on? They're going to attack you if you tell them the real. Of course they are. Of course they are. Pendulums of energy. It's funny that I know which book you're getting that from, Quinita, and I find it funny because he just took one thing and fucking called it pendulums. It's called a thought form entity. Haritaki. Where have I heard that before? Haritaki. I've heard that before. Could you please expound on that, Rich Wealthy? Asked Wealthy Rich. All right. Fear. Yeah, it's delicious and nutritious, so they say, Lockwood Eyes. Somebody was saying that, oh, they're eating off our energy. I'm like, we need to be eating off it. You know? I mean, some people have this certain opinion about if you say an energy vampire, but really, honestly, we are all or we have been at some point in time an energy vampire. You know what I mean? So I think that we all needs to learn more in-depth ways, like, or tap into that where you can start eating off of, because there's a lot of energy around here. You know what I'm saying? Instead of demonizing it and shaking your finger at it, like, shit, show me, like, let's get down, let's feast, let's eat. What time is it where you at? Because it's 2:47 in North Carolina. It is, what time is it? Do you know? 11:47. It's 11:47 over here. I'm in California, the Pacific Standard Time. So we 3 hours behind you. Because everything is an energetic exchange. Chandrea Brown, can I give you one of these? Because guess what? Uh-huh. Cypher Terrestrial, what's going on? Yeah, we just did a full moon read on just this energy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where you at though, Cypher? Chew the meat, spit out the bones. Thank you very much. That's what I'm talking about. Gabriel, a white nurse. Trinidad is 2:48. What's going on in Trinidad? What's the climate? What's the temperature like in Trinidad? What's happening over there? How's it over there? Shango, please make more lives because you bring a lot of good on. Oh, why? Thank you, Miss Anthony. We definitely would. We just been so. It's a fruit in India that is used in Hindu culture in powder form to cleanse the body and attract wealth. Well, guess what? We're gonna look into that. You can never have too many prongs as far as wealth shit. You know what I'm saying? You can never have too many things. Why just rely on one thing? That's why we have Mojo Bags. We even have the brand new Your Name Here. That's right, because it'll be named after you. Spell oil, okay? So what it is a custom-made oil, and I should have said this in the beginning, but we just was rocking it and just flew into it. But it's an oil that is custom created for you. So let's say I said, you know what? I want to attract more people into my life. I want more money. Okay, I'm going to start a business. I want more money. And anyways, so what happens is we find out what it's also based on, like your name numerology, your birth date, like everything about this oil is catered to you. So yes, there's a lot of different wealth oils. Let's just use wealth for an example. It also helps decalcify the pineal gland. I'm gonna get me some of that shit. Have you been trying it? Lockwood Eyes. It is great. Let me show you what you'd get with the oil. Okay. First of all, you're gonna get 4 ounces of the oil, and it comes in a bottle just like this. Okay, so it also has a nice dripper top. Okay, so that way you ain't got to pour it out and waste unnecessary oil. This shit is going to last you for a long time. Okay, also, let's say you plan on going somewhere, but you don't want to. The best thing about this oil is every time you put it on, it's like casting a spell. It's almost a lazy person's way of casting a spell. Now, given, of course, that you want to have a clear intention, okay? At the same time, you want it general. What do I mean by that? For example, I said wealth, right? Let's say the area of life I wanted her to make me an oil for was based on wealth, but I need it catered to me because I done tried other wealth oils and they haven't really worked as well. And I've worked them, okay? I'm not stupid enough to just think I put oil on and money's going to fall and hit me in the head, okay? Although that could happen. The only thing stopping that may be just a belief. Who the fuck knows, right? But anyways, so I have her do her divination. She does a whole thing, a whole ritual to create it, to charge it. So now I have this oil and I have 4 ounces of this shit, okay? I done sent her maybe one of my hairs or something like that. All this goes in here, okay? You also receive one of these. Okay, so you could do this. Let me show you how easy it is. You just pop the top. See the roller. This, and then you could take one of these little drips. Let's say I'm going on a trip or something, but I want to take my oil with me. So I just fill this up. Boom. And now I'm on the way with my oil. My own custom-made oil. So in this case, it might be something like Lockwood oil, okay? Brings you wealth. May not work for the next person, but it's specifically designed for you. Frank Evans, my brother from another. And now you can also use this and take it with you. It's not going to leak. It's not going to spill out. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest the quickest way is just, anointing your points. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I like to do. All right. But you can also use it to, let's say, it also comes with a candle. Depending on what you want, you may even be able to request what color candle, because a certain color may mean something to you. Okay. And let's say purple doesn't necessarily always equate, if you read these books, into what should be considered a wealth color, but for you, it may represent wealth. In that case, rock with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can also get a color, a candle color of your choice too. So you can anoint the candle, whether you're bringing it in or whether you're sending it away. Okay. All that comes with the your name here, okay, in parentheses, spell oil. It literally is a spell in a bottle. It's very similar to a mojo bag, but unlike a mojo bag, you don't have to worry about losing it. You don't have to worry about, somebody finding it, somebody touching it. Maybe you have it in your pocket, right? And this bitch want to run her hands down into your pocket, trying to, play some pocket pull. All of a sudden, oh, she touches my mojo bag. It's fucked. Okay? No, you don't have to worry about that because we got the oil. Okay? So there you go. Understood. So yeah, just a very, you want to work your magic. You want to work your magic, okay? This is a time where we're in the age of Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? You want to be working your magic, okay? Above all else, I know it's hard because this human shit wants to pull and vies for your attention. Hey, pay attention to me. I'm what's real. Are you? Okay. But your magic is real. It's just a lot of us, we still have other bullshit beliefs that say, oh, that's not real. That's just your imagination. That's the problem. Okay. You won't be able to do no miraculous shit until you get that shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool to specialize the oil for enhancing. Exactly. You can get it for that. You can get it. That's what I would get it for. Okay. If I'm going to get something, I'm looking, you could look at wealth. You could look at love. It's kind of like, remember when you were a kid and someone says, if a genie or someone says, I'll give you 3 wishes, the smart kid would say, my first wish, I want infinite wishes, So much in the same way, Panda Bear, I salute you. That's a very, very, very intelligent sentiment right there, because I would go for, well, what creates wealth in the relationships I want, and this and that and so forth, right?
Panda Bear always on her shit.
She's always on her shit. Panda Bear is on her shit. She is on her shit. She's working her shit. I know that for a fact. I can't necessarily tell you because client, confidentiality. No, but she's working her shit. Denmark is calling you. She is. She is going to see a lot of great things. I'm telling you, she is working her shit. And it's people like her and many of y'all who inspire me personally. I love to see people working their own magic. And I know someone's working their own magic when they said, hey, I did XYZ and this is what happened, versus them just repeating some shit. Like, we all know, because we've all read a lot of the same books and shit. We've all heard that shit before. We've all seen the memes that people take little sayings and slogans out of a book and make a meme out of it. Oh, that sounds really deep. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, but is it actionable? Are you actually doing the shit? You know what I mean? Magic is definitely fucking real, tree of life. Anyways, I done ranted long enough, man. Shit, I done lost. But yeah, check out that your name here, spell in a bottle. Just make sure your intentions are based on self-delusion, man. That's what I was just talking about. Chandrea, about chasing outdated shit. That's what part of that reading was. You know what I'm saying? Chasing outdated shit. That's very similar to me to a dog chasing his tail. It just goes, maybe, and sometimes a dog actually gets a tail, its own tail. You know what I mean? But what are you getting? Quinita watching, you gotta be magical as fuck. We'll love you too. Lockwood Eyes. What are you gonna get though? The dog caught the tail. Now what? Shit. Congratulations. Make sure your energy match your intention, of course. Yep. Another good question with that is, who do I gotta be? So I have my intention now, right? Well, who do I gotta be for this? Because there's gonna come a time where that has to come in too. Who do you have to be? Who do you allow yourself to evolve into? You know what I'm saying? Whatever that may mean for you and for whatever it is that you're evolving into, you know? But I guarantee you this, no matter what it is, a lot of this ill will that we harbor, all this gunk that we've been carrying around, that shit has to go. That shit gotta go. Tree of Life said, and see, that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. The best rituals are the ones you create for yourself. And you know what? That's why a lot of times we don't have, like, for example, we don't have specific instructions as far as like how you are to use this. Like, the more creative you are, the more you're going to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for any oil, huh?
Example, QBD.
Yeah, and exactly. The other example is the Quantum Bruja doll. Like, you could do whatever you want with that. It's only limited by your imagination. But there are some people who maybe aren't used to thinking in imaginative ways or creative ways. And I don't blame them, because a lot of us in this society are kind of programmed to have somebody tell you what to do. You know what I mean? And part of that is getting away from that, you know. Manifesting with the heart center, exactly, is the fastest. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. More powerful. I mean, because your subconscious mind is in your heart too. Your subconscious mind is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Authenticity, focus for hocus pocus. No doubt, no doubt. That's what's up. Yeah, but see, the more creative you are, like, and honestly, that's what really gets me off. Like, I like when people say, hey, you know what? We used your oil. We did this to your guys' oil. Or your this product or that. We took it and we did this and we did that. You know, we ain't gonna tell you, like, we're like, cool. I want to learn some shit. What did you just do? Okay, cool. Shit. That inspires me. I'm telling you, everybody loves to be inspired. That's when you're really tapping into spirit, in spirit too. Kamira Davis. I'm well. How are you doing? I twerk my oil 12 ways. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I know Border does too. You know what I'm saying? Standing ovation, okay? I get it. Being in that box is a curse when you're uncomfortable, your energy is high. People love that box. True that. True that, true that. They love it. They love their oppression. It's hot as fuck here, yo. Shit. They love their oppression. They're lost without their master telling them what to do, you know? Definitely, Miss Davis. How you been? What's going on in your part of the world, by the way, also? Man, I can feel that cameras that you have. Yeah. Why, thank you, Rich Wealthy. Said Wealthy Rich. Yeah. The right one will help your pockets too, you know? You'll know it too, because I know I'm not alone in this. I've gotten with certain people, you know what I'm saying, the wrong bitch, and it's like things just, you know what I mean? Then you get with the right one, and you notice you guys can start building together. You know what I'm saying? Things start synergizing. It's a whole other different experience, man. Cypher Terrestrial said, yeah, many times. Where is yours? That's a good question. You got the money now. You need somebody to share it with. I actually just moved and I've been loving myself more and putting out music that I'm singing. There you go. That's another form, a powerful form of sorcery, in my opinion, is creating your own little jingles and jangles, okay? And just singing them to yourself. I have my own that nobody knows but me, but that's all that has to know. Just like you can get your own too, you know what I'm saying? Or tweak a popular song, and that way when you hear the popular song, it's going to trigger or it's going to remind you of your song. You know what I mean? Yep. So, you know who we're missing here? TV.
Yes.
We're missing TV.
Where is she?
I don't know. She's probably asleep.
Where's Gecko?
Yeah, that's what Smooth was asking. What's up with Ikeko? Not Ikeko. Kiko Luciano. Yeah. So, I don't know. But it's what you want to do. Whoever, I think Tree of Life has said that, though. The most powerful shit is the one you make up. And you know what? The wife has been getting on me about writing shit down because I will channel my own spells. Sometimes a lot of my spells are one timers, meaning I'll never do it again because I ain't gonna remember what the fuck I did. I'll go in my little trance thing and start channeling and just start to moving and grooving, and next thing you know it's done. And you ask me, what did you put in this? What did you make? You know, luckily I swear to God, my wife is the only one I know who has a fucking psychic nose. And at first, that shit would get very, very annoying. Like, she'd be able to tell, like, if I did, which I didn't, but like, did you jack off? Did you jack off? Yeah, we do. We do. We do. We laugh a lot. Laugh and love. Love and laugh. Yeah, Julia, you know what? She just went and banged out another 4 oils. Like we bringing back Martha the Dominator again, all that. If she hadn't written that shit down and did it Shango style, we'd be fucked. Okay?
Yeah, you did Rona.
We did the Rona oil, the ritual oil, like all of that shit. So now, yeah, write it down. Water knows. I swear to God. Soul Therapy Tarot. Thank you for stopping in here. How you been? Because just like you say, your knowing comes. Right. Yeah, but even with rituals, like I might do one particular kind of ritual, but I'll do it in a certain way, and then I'll never do it again in that way. I'll do it differently. So if I'm doing it for somebody else, it's totally different. You know, as much as I try, smooth. I moved to Atlanta. Let's try to see emoji, but they found it. Is it useless now? Fuck. Hey, Smooth, did they touch it? Did they touch it? Because if they touched it, that's part of the mojo bag, yeah.
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah. Pretty much, Smooth. You gotta be, that's the thing about mojo bags. You gotta really be on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they patted me down and took it out. Fucking cocksuckers, man. And probably if you put it in your shoe, that would have been even a bigger mess, right? Like they would have been like, what the fuck's in your shoe, right? God damn. Yeah. Yeah. If they touched it, they take the juju out of it, man. Yeah. They took the juju out of it, man. But fortunately though, there's plenty of other things you can do. Like you can put a fucking, what is that? Not a nutmeg. I gotta be careful the way I say it. Putting the nuts in your pocket, you know what I mean? But it's like a nutmeg. You know, nutmeg is good for wealth too. Like I'm talking simplicity, you know what I mean? Something like that, or I mean, there's a bunch of other things, or you can make another one or whatnot. But yeah, that one, if they touched it, it's done data. It's a done data. If you had washed it, left it in your pants, and then you washed it, done data. Although I have to say I dispute that though, because I had one that I accidentally did that to, and I even did a divination on it, and I asked it, is it cool if I like I got another bag, and I was gonna just take everything out of this one and put it in here, and then I'm like, how about I just take the whole damn bag and stick it in this bag? Can I do that? The bag was like, yeah, sure, it's no problem. and it kept on keeping on. So, you may want to check in with that. But for the most part, though, usually though, when someone touches your mojo bag, they touched it. My, out the nuts. Yeah. They touched my sack. Because it's a mojo sack, right? Anyways, yeah. It just sounds horrible. Yeah, security touched my sack. Yo. Yeah. If security touches your sack, it's a wrap. Yeah. Don't touch the sack. Shut up. Anyways, I'll get another bag for y'all. I haven't thought it. You know what? Just hit me on IG or I don't know if we're on Facebook, but hit me on there, man. Like I'll hook you up. On the low. Okay. My privacy. Hold on, not my privacy. Nah, yeah, but you know what? I think you need a new one anyway. She done got you out of a lot of shit, man. And even though things kind of fucked up afterwards, Smooth, she was working heavy duty, She was working heavy duty. So I think it's time to get another one going. I think it's time to get another one going. Hit me, man. Just hit me, all right? Hit me. I'll take care of you. Rich, wealthy. Yo, I just find humor in this a lot of shit, man. Like it's how can you not, Lockwood eyes. Yeah, we know something about some crystals. I don't know what every single one means. I ain't even gonna front. Kathy Steffens, what's going on? She went from light skin to dark. Same with mine. I got mine in my pocket right now. Okay. Shit. Talking about what's her name? Untunga, whatever, that one actress. Yeah, she went from fucking LaToya Jackson after the surgeries to her. Yeah. There you go. Grazie. So yeah. Birdie Garcia. Well, how you doing, Birdie? Yeah. See, that's an old mojo joke because you're going to get your mojo bags, y'all. They're going to look all nice. They might be the color red. They might be the color green, orange, whatever it is for your purpose. But I tell you what, after a month or two of working that bitch, she's going to look like she took a bath as a fucking... Yeah. Hey, Krusty McMuffin. For real. I got some whole nutmegs in my cabinet. Hoodoo is live. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I love about Hoodoo? Hoodoo is so close to chaos magic. Hoodoo is the first version to me of chaos magic. Even though it had a lot of... They had to like include Christianity in that shit because at that time in that climate and where they were at, you know what I'm saying? Like you go off doing some African shit, you're gonna get killed. You know what I mean? So that was an ultra adaptive form of magic, and it wasn't based on religion. It was just about basically like a toolbox. Here's some tools, go to work. That's what I liked about it. Skip all the dogma and all that other shit. Just straight up. Tell me what to do, how to do it. Let's do it. That's what that was about. That's what it was about. But yeah, Smooth, hit me though on that. Hit me on the mojo. Okay? Hit me on the mojo. And the rest of y'all, make sure you get that your name here spelled up. I'll tell you, it's the fire shit. It's super fucking easy. Okay, it is super easy to use. So unlike Smooth, our good friend Smooth, you won't have to worry about your sack getting touched, okay? Because your magic will just be on you. You know what I'm saying? You can just anoint your shit. I got my attention clear. Boom, I'm ready. Shit. I'm fucking just effervescence. You know what I mean? My magic is just You got to use what you want to get what you want. Sack free. Exactly. Stay sack free. Actually, you don't want to stay sack free, okay? Because believe me, them mojos is fire though. I love mojo bags. They're one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
I lost the man. Oh.
And you gained a god. All right. Yeah. Inside joke. Yeah. Sha. Yeah, sack up. For real. I used to keep my crack sack in my ass crack. Yeah. Not not the asshole, in between the ass crack, okay? Yeah. My husband, Yoruba, from Nigeria. Word. 1212. Julia, my beauty secret is extreme amounts of sex. Okay, excuse me. I gotta be real. All right, I'm 52. All right, so you gotta do something right. You gotta keep them pipes clean. you gotta get you a good pipe cleaner. There you go. Yeah. No, I'm fucking with you, Julia. A little bit younger than that. But I be wearing about, yeah, just a little. Just a little. But I'll fuck a 21-year-old. Okay. It's that energy. There you go. That tree of life shit. That's right. Working my fucking clip off. Yeah, absolutely. Or you circulate it where you want it to go. Yeah. Right on. Right on. Why, thank you. I don't know. Everybody's like saying, wow, like I am 52. You really think I'm 50 or I'd be 52? Shame on you, though. You guys, yeah. Tantra, definitely. Most definitely. We get it cooking. But that does help to sustain you. You know? It helps to sustain you. You got to sustain yourself. You know? And it does. Like, you have to be able to keep the gap before, and I say I know TMI information, but you know, the gap before the ejaculation and the point of no return. You got to let that grow. You know what I'm saying? Rich, wealthy, you probably know what I'm talking about, right? Said wealthy, rich. Clip off and circulate. Yeah. Let me tell you, it will do you no good to have a hairpin trigger dick. Okay, you got. I'm gonna quote a very profound lyricist by the name of AMG. You gotta have dick control. You gotta have dick control. You know, what's your take on Haitian zoes? It's a few of them. Not quite sure what you're referring to, Mr. Smooth. I rub my honey mask counterclockwise. There you go. Wipe it away. You know what I'm saying? Magic can be used everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. See, I love that shit. Just like I also would be like, I'm washing away any like limiting beliefs when I wash the dishes. I went through a period where I like everything had another meaning to it. So that way when I did it, it's like, you're going to be doing this shit anyway. You might as well magicalize it, you know? Looks like the dream of the world turning upside down came true, for real. We're in an upside down world. Chakra of sight. You tell me. Kamira Davis. My opinion about the riots going on in the world. Let me tell you. Honestly, I'm just going to give you my honest truth. All right. What I honestly feel. I feel like that the way it happened, just like that, I feel there's more to it than what, you know, we've been looking at, what appears on the surface, obviously. You know, I don't feel it's a coincidence that it's happening just kind of right before the summer solstice. Like, I really don't. I feel like, and to be honest, I feel like they were trying to get a certain result from the C19. I'll say it like that. Um, and when people didn't react the way they wanted to, I felt like this was also the perfect situation. I do feel there's a third hand, if you will, stirring the pot. You know, if you look around, we have agitators, we got all this other shit, all this weird shit. Like this particular, I mean, even with the LA riots it just felt differently. You know what I'm saying? Like it did seem way more organic, like really of the people for the most part, I guess you could say. Although we didn't have social media and not everybody had a camera in their hand, you know, that we do now. But now it's like this shit just seems mad funny, just mad funny. It seems too coincidental. A lot of us, I mean, I know certain states opened up already, but then this was supposed to be the time where a lot of us already open up again, like open up, and then this shit. Another reason to keep your fucking ass inside, supposedly, or whatnot. You know, and I know there's a lot of shit going down, a lot of places are on fire, and just, it's real buck right now, but I feel like there's a difference between a movement of the people, for the people, and then there's when your enemy is giving you a movement to subscribe to. There's a huge fucking difference, okay? And right now, what we're looking at is the latter. I feel like a lot of this shit is, we call it in the brewski, in divine, the brewski, the brew. Oh, chakra of sight. No, I did a full moon reading, but yeah, I keep saying I'm about to get up out of here, but I can't get away from you. Lauren Chin, facts. Thank you, Miss Chin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really nothing like. That's my opinion. It's actually beyond my opinion. It's like what I feel on my solar plexus. I just like something ain't right about this shit, you know. And I mean, there's countless pieces of footage with these agitators or whoever the fuck they are, and whatever the reason is behind this. I'm not claiming to know all of that, but it's definitely not regular shit. You know, you got piles of bricks and shit showing up, and probably God knows what else. You know, that shouldn't be such a far stretch. It's a documented fact that they would drop off boxes of guns and drugs like in LA and shit like that in the 80s. Okay? So you can't wrap your mind around that they can fucking put bricks somewhere to help incite riots and shit like that and destruction, chaos, anarchy. I really feel like somebody wants martial law. And I really feel like they were expecting people to lose their fucking minds and riot over this C19 shit. But that didn't happen. So now, you know, and I'm not saying that that man didn't die and all that other stuff. Like, you can be staging something and then real life effects come from that, such as somebody actually fucking dying. You know what I'm saying? But the powers that be can take that and say, oh, this is perfect. We can use this. Because honestly, the way that this shit just happened worldwide, I'm talking about the protests like that. I mean, that it was just like that. I mean, that quick, you know, like that's just, I get it though. We have social media, things move a lot faster. You know what I mean? This is not the 80s, but there are many bad actors. Yeah. A heart made wise. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in solidarity with that opinion. Yes, funny and dumb. Yep, the dumb don't see the dumb guidance in them. All people want now, Trump. Yeah. Collecting our energy. Lauren Chin, you said it right there. That's what we've been talking about, Miss Chin. It's a feeding fucking frenzy, okay? They got a trough of energy. And yeah, my energy is about to anyways, yeah, and they're feeding like a motherfucker off that right now. So, like, that's what I'm saying. And people want to act like something's wrong with you if you're not getting all upset and all this and jumping off the walls and shit. I'm like, I'm not going to be controlled. They're not going to control. I may hate what I see. I may want to, I may feel vengeful and, maybe taking a life for a life or something like that. We've all felt like that, I'm sure, at some point in time. And it's not hard to feel like that in a situation like that when you watch some shit like that. The human in you is like, what the. But if you're not accustomed to pressing pause and looking at it from other perspectives, like your spiritual perspectives and things of that nature, if you believe that you are a god or a goddess and that you agreed to come here, you also agreed when your last day was going to be here and by which means you would be taking out of here. So there's a lot of things up, I think a lot of this is planned, man. I don't think it's our movement at all. I don't think it's, in fact, it's like they're fucking leading they got the carrot on the stick or the little thing and they're leading the pack of zombies. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like to me. I stopped watching Walking Dead a long time ago because it got corny, but then we got back into it and watched all the way up to the last fucking season, and the last show did not air because they weren't finished editing and COVID had just happened. So nobody was working together. So it's like, well, it'll come out whenever it comes out, but they got those people, the whisperers, that live amongst the zombies, and they know how to, gather up seas of zombies, and that's their weapon. That's their main weapon, to direct oceans of zombies wherever they want to. And I look and I can't help but think about that. I can't help but remember that, like, this is what's going on here. And whether it's people going out instigating shit, whether it's people actually wanting to protest and do it in a way that's not going to get themselves killed, or destroy someone who looks like George Floyd's business, or whatever. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right as far as like this. That feels like there's some fuckery afoot. Okay, I know there's fuckery afoot. I know there is. But yeah, destroyed order. Yeah, I agree, because the other time the riots didn't start until after the trail of the perpetrators, and this is happening out of order.
Just like we were watching it through the helicopter, I just cut off, remember?
Right. We were watching a feed up here. They had this big thing over here, and all of a sudden the feed just cut off. And then we're thinking like, damn, are they going to start shooting or something? Is that what it is? Because a lot of times they will, I don't know, or cut the signal off if they're about to do some shit. But you have plenty of people down there. Everybody got a phone. Everybody got a camera now. So it's a plus and a minus. It's a yin and a yang going on, because yes, their mind control can get out a lot more. And everybody's got their fucking face stuck to their phone all the time. But at the same time, I think in the 80s or 90s, we wouldn't have known about paid agitators and all this other shit. I mean, I've seen videos of cops getting latex shit to make themselves look like a black man and go out and do some shit, and then they disappear. And as far as anybody else knows, oh, it was a black man. You think the cops should get time for what they did? Kamira, I think, man, if I told you, I think they should they should be looking at the death penalty like anybody else would, or at least hard life, some shit, or put them in gym pop. How about that? Just put them in jail. Give them a nice 50 years, but put them in gym pop. See how well they fare. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just this whole thing is just, it's like one thing after another. It's just like, okay, obviously to me, a plan is so evident, right? But these plans are made also based on their data they have of social engineering. How easy is it for me to control you? Based off probability and my computer programs, we estimate that you're going to react in this particular way, okay? And then maybe 9 times out of 10, you do. But there's that one time where you don't do what I think you're going to do. So now my plan's all fucked up. I gotta come with something else. Yeah. Oh no, they're working their magic. We can't have that. Let me give them some human shit to be mad about, you know? Gloria Bergam, how are you? What bothers me is how the EMTs didn't check George's vitals. There's a whole ton of shit wrong with that shit. A whole ton of shit. A whole bunch. They had agents destroy the. Exactly. And that's how you also know Quinita, because that was like an actual real movement from the people, of the people. And of course, it seems like whenever you get a group of people together, eventually it's gonna come a point where I don't care if it's Bloods and Crips. At one point in time, all Crips and Bloods were a solid unit. Then it was like now you got a bunch of Blood hoods fighting each other, killing each other, more than any Crip hoods killing any Bloods. Then you got Crip hoods fighting against each other. You know, their main enemies are other Crips. You know, the shit is just fucking. It doesn't matter what you try and establish. If it's a religion, there's going to be offshoots of that religion. And now we don't like you because you're Orthodox this and I'm this. You see the hurricane called Cristobal. Huh. Well, I know there's Saint Cristobal. Remember we was looking at that? So much symbolism. Hey, Chandrea, where is this hurricane? Is this hurricane right now?
They control the weather too.
Oh yeah, there's weather control too. It's why it was snowing in fucking May. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Yup, I'm from South Central LA. We are our worst enemy. You really need your magic, Quinita. Shit, out there. It is no joke out there. Yeah, what? And go check out the moon, y'all. I don't study planet alignment stuff, but the moon is beautiful. Gemini twins, go catch that wave. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's coming. Now I gotta check on that Cristobal. If I'm not mistaken, Saint Cristobal is that big dude, right? And in the mythology, he helped. And I might be wrong because I might be going totally right. I remember I've used this cat before though. And supposedly he was like super strong and he carried like somebody and the baby Jesus across this. Here we go. Oh, right on. Saint Cristobal. If it's who I think it is. Oh, shit. Okay. No, I mean, right now the island is popping up. San Cristobal. Spanish for Saint Christopher. Okay, well, I'm not going to sit here and read. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck is what. All right. 12, it's a fabulous moon. Yeah, I can see some of it from over here. We don't have Mexico. My Venus is in Gemini. Oh, Lord. Harp. Yeah. What's the twin flame thing? Is it the light workers around the world will come home? I don't believe that. I'm sorry, Miss Anthony. Yeah, I don't. You know, the light workers, the ones who go in the dark are the ones, because you got to go in the dark and bring that out to the light. You need both. You need the dark and the light. And that's why I'm saying, like, that's why I would be like, huh? But as far as like, what's the twin flame thing? Twin flame thing is more of definitely a super personal thing, as far as like your half of soul or whatever and somebody else make one soul, right? Correct. So like, and yeah, so there's that whole reunion shit. Getting the band back together, man. And reunification and all that. Oh, Strawberry Moon, that's what it is. Thank you, Heart Made Wise. Appreciate that. I'm down in the basement. So you in South Central, huh? You think other life forms exist? I don't see how they can't, Panda Bear. I really don't. And, besides just this physical universe, if it is indeed a physical universe, then we got other dimensions. Then you got parallel dimensions. Then you got other versions of yourself. Like how many infinite versions of yourself exist? Each one a little different than the other, you know? Soul in one. Yeah, unfortunately. I used to say, man.
You'd walk by my store.
I said, if I knew my twin flame was in that building over there or anywhere, I'm running the fuck the other way. Fuck that. I ain't trying to get no damn twin flame shit.
And guess what?
And then here I go shopping and shit. God damn it.
In that same
Plank.
building.
Fuck. In that same building. Yeah, man. That's how I know it's, well, besides a billion other things, you know, it's authentic. And I question everything, right? I question everything. And I'm like, who said this twin flame shit is real? Where'd it come from? Where'd they get the information from? You know what I mean? Because you read online and these people write these articles as if it's the gospel truth. No, there's the twin flame, then comes the false twin flame, and then comes this and comes that. Then you read somebody else's shit, it's different, but they act the same way. No. This is the truth. This is the truth. Murder the whole damn building down. Exactly. Yo, I'm like, I'm a tear ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I ain't trying to do all that. I was trying to, yeah, never mind. I really feel like they're trying to flush someone out to get rid of them in the midst of all this chaos, and no one would be the wiser. True that, Christine Collins. I feel like that on one end, maybe about somebody or passing some, because I know there's some crazy ass bills about to go through. Remember, June is like, we're in June now. So either they just passed some shit or they're going to pass some shit. And nobody knows what the hell is going on because we're too busy. We're too distracted. You know what I mean? We're too distracted. And the average person ain't checking on which goddamn bills are coming through anyway, unless it's like local. You know what I mean? That's the only time you see commercials like, don't let Prop 34 go. You know, women need vibrators. You know, Prop 34 would close all vibrator shops. You know, it's like, okay, local. But as far as like national, federal laws and shit, like, they're definitely trying to sneak some shit through. You know that. They definitely trying to sneak some shit through. Yep. Question is, who are they trying to flush out? And do they know they are in danger? Who knows? I'll tell you what. I know that I don't know. That's what I know. It's what I know. You know? I don't know. I would say if I was a betting man, it's a combination of different. It's not just one thing. It's a combination of things. I really honestly feel, to be honest, if I could be just straight 100 with you, I feel they're trying to destroy whatever economical framework around the world to start some other shit. Maybe possibly it has to do with getting rid of cash. So that way we can have, you know, just an all digital form of currency. Because if it's all digital, then you can control it. So anybody, you know, we got AI and shit, and it enables man to be almost omnipotent. You know? So if we get rid of the cash, any type of cash, whether it jingles and jangles or whether it folds, you know, now we're talking, like, what are we even talking about? Because we're talking about, you know, data. Basically, you can't hold it in your hand. If I crack my computer open, I'm not going to see a bunch of zeros and ones. Where are they at? What are they? You know what I'm saying? That's what our money is. Where is it? What are they? Intangible, said the panda bear. Oh, thank you, Miss Bergham. Appreciate it. You didn't have to, but thank you. Your democracy also seems to be on a dimmer. And you ain't lied about that. All this time, they're like, yeah. You know, you'd hear the conspiracy theorists say, you think you're free? you're not free and all this other shit. And then you be like, oh, America's the land of the free. It's okay. You're free. And now they're just like, psh, tell you what, stay in your fucking house and you ain't gonna do a goddamn thing about it. Okay? And if you want to keep pushing me, all right, we'll send out the military. Okay? Or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie though. I felt a lot of times, but I know I signed up for this shit. I signed up to be here at this time. I came down here, or my avatar is here for a particular reason, and that's what it is, man. You know? Because I felt a lot like you do. I want to be like, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this planet Earth show. This shit is garbo.
An exit door.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Shit. Fuck this place. Once again, thank you, Miss Bergam. You are too much. She's doing it again. Yes. She's awesome. Y'all are all awesome. Gloria's in rare form. But yeah, this shit is just, it's fucking nuts. Beam me up for real. Shit. Did the success symbol on all my bills, and wow, stuff has been hitting different. Lauren Chin, I swear to God, we've been doing that shit like for a minute now, like just nonstop. Always get a free. We even went to the bank and pulled a bunch of money, a bunch of cash, and just sat there and I just did that to all of them. And you know what? Another thing is, those of you who are, I don't know if you, well, the ones I said are going to start their own business. You want to get your hands on some cash, man. You want some cash. Gloria Bergam, once again, $1.99. Circulate. There you go. But yeah, Brandon Haywood. Right on. What's going on, God? You want to get your hands on some cash. I'm telling you. And you know what? I feel there's going to be another property crash, too. We were just talking about that. We've seen another property crash. There's going to be a time, I'm telling you, man, like, depends on who you are and what side of the fence you're on is going to kind of determine whether this is even a more season 2 of Shit Show Earth, or whether it starts getting a little, and even if it starts getting better for you and your nuclear, your circle, it is still fucked up to look out and you're like, I know everybody else is fucked up though. You know what I'm saying? Or like a lot of people are fucked up, but you might as well prosper. You know what I'm saying? You might as well. Hey, Gloria, we love you for that. Thank you. Just got in from driving in big trucks. That's what I'm talking about. It's like the meek shit. You ain't lied. You ain't lied. And you know what? They used to always say that me, you know, I heard that a lot growing up as a kid. The meek shall inherit. Like if ever I got too full of myself, humble yourself. The meek shall inherit. You know, that's what I heard a lot. Meek just means power under control, though. It doesn't mean weak. It means power under control. Agree, there's going to be another housing bubble. Oh, it's going to fucking bust. Mm-hmm. It's going to bust, and within the next 3 months, there's going to be a shitload of people homeless. A lot of people are going to be homeless. Because guess what? They're starting evictions now. They're starting evictions now. So all that, C19's here, I'm paying rent. Now that shit's coming to an end. I'm telling you, man. That shit's coming to an end. See, Nita Watson, you just taking away, you trying to get, those are words of my heart right there. My other older brother from another, Rev Ike, he said the best thing we can do for poor people is not be one of them. I agree. You could be rich and miserable or poor and miserable. I'll tell you what. I'd rather be rich and miserable. Minimal living is smart. I agree that too. I totally agree. Thank you, Miss Chin. Appreciate you. I agree. I don't need a bunch of shit. You know, I'm a pretty simple person. I prefer to have mine in cash. You know what I mean? Nice little bricklets of cash, okay? Even though that may, at some point in time here, soon seem to be worth, you can't even wipe your ass with it, you know what I mean? But yeah, so, yeah, you definitely want to, I'm telling you, like, it's going to get even, 1 p.m. there, wow. Where Julia Anthony is 111. I swear to God, we've been seeing that number all like last 2 days. Yes, sir. You can retire and travel and not be hurting. Exactly. Exactly. I'm looking into. I mean, it's already on the move. I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do or whatnot because we don't do that here. We like to move in silence and tell you what's already done. But yeah, I would strongly suggest, okay, strongly suggest researching. First of all, starting your own shit, but also looking a little bit ahead, structuring it right. Okay, talking about how you form your entity. Okay, and there's no coincidence, it's called an entity also. So how you structure your business. That sounds like what my dad always tell. The problem is poor people marrying poor people. So Christine, don't marry a poor man. Word. Unless, I mean, it's one thing starting off poor, but just don't stay there. Just don't stay there. If we're born poor, what are we gonna do about it, right? But get up out of there. Don't stay there. That's the whole thing. Don't stay there. Just like I tell Bola, it's okay to get mad. Just don't stay mad, goddammit. 2-3 days staying mad.
Just don't do it again.
Right. Where is it? 111. It's 0041 over here. Oh, you on military time over there, LEB? Poor is a mindset, broke is a temper. Thank you so much for that, Quinita Watson. You coming in dropping the jewels on them. Dropping jewels on them. Poor is a mindset. Broke is a temporary situation. I don't even like saying broke. I eradicated that word a long time ago. I say temporarily. Sorry, when my daughter be like, "Dad, you got $40 for this or that," I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I'm temporarily depleted, but when I do, I will let you know." It's true, because it never lied. I didn't stay depleted. Temporary. I got my own 18-wheeler. I knew you did. I'm not too far off at people being, there you go. That's what's up. See, you already got the right plan. And you're in an essential field, if you will. That's another social engineering term, but it's true. You gotta have trucks, no matter what the fuck is going on. I don't care if you got robots making your shit and everything is automated at some point in time, and everything's being, made in China or whatnot. When the shit gets here, it needs a truck to take it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm temporarily deficient. I had to catch myself today. I told myself my money on its way back to me. Yeah. That's like I said, we stopped saying spend. Now every time I purchase something, I always just say it's come back and circulate into me. Oh, this is circulate. It's a chance to circulate. Oh, this is a chance to circulate. That's all it is. And when I do that, I do notice it comes back and she brings friends with her. You know what I mean? She wants to have that orgy. So it's like, pile them up, right? So, yeah. Anyways. I sorry. Namaste. Okay. Money is forever circulating freely. Yep. God planted the seed would never. What? Yes, indeed. God planted the seed, never would have guessed it. It's been 4 years since I've been driving. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Making a way. I know several people doing damn good with their own trucks. So that's never going to go out of style. As long as you got that truck, you can find somebody to pay you to ship something somewhere, to do something for you. You know what I mean? Absolutely, Quinita Watson. I had some people on there. I noticed somebody had commented on it. And we're back. Hello. 38 thumbs up. They making self-driving vehicles. That's going to be a fucking nightmare. Self-driving vehicles. Yeah.
I got my OG 3000.
Yeah, you got your OG 3000 right here. That's right. Extended clips. Yeah. Anyways, it's a
Remember to
joke. Like
subscribe.
it's a inside joke. I'm her sex toy, and it's called the OG 3000. Okay, Orgasmatron 3000. Not 2000, 1,000 years ahead. All right. So I know I let that count. Now they're gonna know what OG 3000. We can't even have a secret little, thing. Okay. Full moon now. Is it full moon now? Check you. All right, there. Cypher Terrestrial, you take care of yourself. Be safe out there. We'll see you again extremely sooner than later. Okay. Damn, we're already 135. But I had a good conversation. I missed y'all. We missed y'all. We needed to talk. We needed to have this conversation. No, Friday. Chandrea Brown, where are you at? That's what I thought it was Friday. The full moon. Even though I'm kind of.
Friday?
I thought it was. Yeah, somebody said it was today, right now.
No, it's
full...
Friday. Well, it depends where they are at.
True that.
Right?
Yeah. Maybe it's Friday for them. Oh, you in LA too? We miss you too, Miss Anthony. LA, California. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just watched y'all do the nasty. You're being nasty, Miss Watson. But you ain't wrong. Christine, we missed y'all too, man. That's what I'm saying. We needed to, I'm in Dallas, Texas, 24. It's 2:48 over there, right? You was in the heart of not the heart of it, but I know there's it seems like Texas always got some shit going on. It now through the 5th, yeah. Yeah, we might as well catch this wave. I've been making it a conscious decision, though, to just say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to be bound by fucking lunar shit if I don't need to. You know what I mean? Yes, Miss Anthony, we definitely will. Look for us on Friday. Because tomorrow we got too much shit to do. Too much. And that's the whole thing. Like if I got readings booked, or like if I know I got a couple consultations, which I've been trying to like back up, like not doing, because that's how much shit we've had. Plus I'm working on something huge, which is going to be a mega benefit to y'all. And it's my Grand Poobah performance. Okay. And I can't let the cat out the bag just yet. It's almost there. I've been cooking it up. Yeah, it needs a little bit more of that, a little bit of that, but I'm telling you, it is coming. It is my major announcement. It is my coup de grace, okay? And I got to make sure it's correct, though, before I get it to you. So 2020 is supposed to be a prosperous year, but I feel we are being distracted.
No, Friday.
What
Saturday.
Can we do to offset this distraction? Huh?
Saturday. Friday we come back.
Yeah, okay. LEB, that's a difficult question. That's the $1 million question, because some of y'all needs to stop fucking looking on Facebook. For one, you need to stop looking on Facebook, because it's going to just keep distracting you. You have to take control of your focus and put it into something, whatever that is for you, what's important to you right now. I know, like, for example, people be saying, now's the time to meditate. But it's like, a lot of us, even when we got nothing to do, we feel too busy to meditate. You ever notice that? It can still be prosperous. Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about, Lauren. Miss Chin, you hit it right on the chin. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hate Facebook too. And no, that's not gas. That's a leather fucking seat. Anyways. Yeah, you have to direct your energy. You have to direct it, or else it's going to be directed for you. It's one or the other. It's one of those, you can't have a middle ground. You know what I mean? It's either like us, we get too involved in, serving our clients and building things and what's the next step and stuff like that. Next thing you know, we come out the house and the fucking world's on fire. Just, the mind controls your body, but your breathing controls your mind. Yeah. Yeah, man, either you in control or something controls you. There's no way around that. Shout out Mr. Haywood, man. There's no way around that. There's no way around that. And, you could spend your whole time worried or getting upset about this, that, the other. There's always going to be something begging for your attention, begging for you, just begging you to spend your emotion on it. Just like it's begging you for your emotion. Just give me a little bit. Give me some of your fear. Just give me some of your anger. Please, please. You know? Or someone. Exactly. What the ancients call them, the archons, they take all kinds of forms. They can take a form of a person, an event, a place, whatever. You could just be driving in your car, all of a sudden some fucking ill-ass thought come through your head, and now you're feeling upset. Something that whatever, and you don't even know why you're upset. And nothing happened. You know what I mean? So, like, if you ain't on watch, you call me Deacon. I like, ha. Right. If you ain't on watch, though, if you don't know what your voice sounds like in your head, so that way when you have intruders come in, they try and like blend into the crowd, you know what I mean? Kind of like these agitators, you know? Hey, wait a minute, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. Okay. You know what I mean? You have to be able to catch that shit. Because they'll go in and they'll wreak havoc. And it's all bad. And you don't want that. All kinds. Anyways, man, we about to get up out of here, though. It was wonderful being able to spend some time. It's good to take mental notes. Yeah, for real. Deacon Haywood. Yeah, but you definitely want to that's why I've been keep my communication limited, because I'm not having a yeah, you have to. Sometimes ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with it. Even with me, I've had to like draw back as far as just like response time, because right now, depending on what the day it is or whatever, like we might have certain things pulling on us, and you only have a finite amount of like concentrative energy. You know what I'm saying? The concentration, anyways. Like your willpower is finite. It's gonna run out. You can't. You're not meant to live your whole life on willpower. You know, like the way I see it. You know how you got planet Earth, right? And you got these like a spaceship outside orbiting. The willpower is when it shoots its little rocket ships to kind of like change position, and then it goes back, it goes into another orbit. You know what I mean? That's how you should use willpower. We're not meant to live our whole life or our whole day exerting willpower. You're going to fry yourself out. It's not, it doesn't work that way. It's not meant to work that way. Absolutely, Deacon Haywood. Yeah, you have to cleanse. I was just 12. I was just telling my wife that like fuck, we've been doing an obscene amount of rituals, and every time I do rituals, I put a piece of myself in it almost, you know. So what I need to do is cleanse my shit and like draw back. I do that every once in a while. Just draw back all my shit. Anything I left out there, come back to me. You know, even as it may relate to if there's any holes in my auric field or whatnot, everything, I call it back, it comes back, you know, and you have to do that every now and again. And yeah, shit, because I can feel it. I can feel I don't even know how to put it into words, but it like, sometimes I almost feel like bipolar or something. And I like, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did that come from? You know? And it's like, that's like the oil light coming on your dashboard. Hey, you need to do some maintenance. Yeah, you need to check in and do some maintenance, bruh. It's heavy. Yes. Yes. You got to take your foot off the gas sometimes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Deacon Haywood. That's exactly. It can either come like that, anxiety. It can come like and I do realize it's not mine. You know, sometimes I might be all busy into something, and then that kind of kicks in. Then I notice I'm feeling that shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? Like, there's absolutely no reason for me to feel like this, or I choose not to. Like, what's going on with this shit? It gets heavy, and you have yeah. So, for those of you who work with a lot of people, whether you're doing spiritual work or not, just working with a lot of people, period, you need to cleanse yourself maybe a little bit more than someone who doesn't, you know, because that shit is, I mean, there's always energetic transfers, no matter what. You can't get around that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's coming through your phone, your TV, or in person, at work, whatever, customers, like whatever, enemies, ops, people just don't like you, you know. Libra in the house. What's going on, Miss Sierra? Portals. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Portals. That's what I call them. I had a video that they took down twice that I made about 2 years ago, and then another one a little bit longer than that about sexual portals, gateways. Because y'all have heard of, like, and I never heard nobody really talking about it, but it's a phenomenon that I witnessed, and I'm like, what is? Am I the only one or what? But it's like they're not soulmates, they're not this, they're not that, and you know what I'm saying? There's like, yeah, it's rather strange. Wow, thank you, Christine. Thank you so much. We just actually we got you. We took care of you today, so you're going out either mañana or okay, Friday. I just seen you're all set to go. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you. Yeah, who say what now? Here I keep yapping. You know what? Because we missed each other. What is it? Even a woman I used to talk to, I have been seeing her people driving a car just like hers all week. Then she always texts. Yeah, man, they do. They definitely do. How you doing, Miss Frelix?
Yes, he's fine. He's hot.
A heart made wise. Is it still down? That's interesting. Is it still down? What you mean? Heart made wise. No, I think they did take it down. Like, I don't know if it's still up or not. I think like it disappeared twice though, and I don't know why, because it's not like it's super political, or anything. I was just talking about something that I noticed. Certain gateways you go in and you come out this way. Certain gateways you go in and you come out on top of things. You know what I mean? I just noticed that. Like, it would seem like some gateways will take away and other gateways will add. Oh, the video. Yeah, that's what I thought you was talking about. I just want to make sure. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it's gone though. I think it's gone. I was gonna do it again, but I was like, I got plenty of other subjects that I could be talking about. But yeah, I just noticed that. For me, it would happen with, like, I want to say, like, more or less good luck or like finances or something like that. Would or opportunities, and not even from that woman. It just happened to realize that. But there were certain characteristics that I also did. Like, you already knew, like, you're not going to be probably seeing this person for very long, at all. And it'd be something like that. It's not like a soulmate or a twin flame or none of that shit. It was just its own weird thing. But I don't know if maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping, I don't know if y'all experienced that. And some people don't pay attention to that. But usually with this gateway, there's like certain little weird synchronicities around it that let you know it's not just your run-of-the-mill thing. But at the same time, it ain't no big deal type of thing either or whatnot. So I don't know. Okay, well, I'm about to be out of here. We got plenty of work to do here. And, Border's here stuffing these dolls. And I'm about to stuff Border's dolls. So, I've been waiting. So, we about to get busy. So, anyways, yeah, Namaste, 12. Namaste. So, we'll be back again Friday. And Friday, I'll be sure to do some carpooling and stuff like that. Because I know you miss it, and I miss doing this. Hey, she was stuffing your doll, Miss Watson. Someone got to stuff hers, right? Correctly. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely, Lockwood Eyes. Appreciate it. Namaste. All right. So, we up out of here. Y'all stay safe. Be cool. What we'll probably do a little Q&A also, just like this. I like just rapping with y'all. Like we come up with shit and y'all be saying shit. I be learning from you and you be raising interesting points and all this. Like I love this shit, right? My mind just be like, yeah. Hey, there he goes. What? Hey, Smooth, do you still work? Are you still working right now? I don't mean to put your, business, but while I have you here, I wanted to ask you that. Is everything, are you good? Are you okay? Hope y'all have twins. Oh, Lord. Don't say that. Damn it, Miss Hart. Okay.
No twins here.
I'm
Not even
retired.
single.
I'm out the kid business.
Retired.
I mean, my soldiers ain't, but I am, and I've had a firm talking with them too. do not engage. All right, right on. Okay, got you there, Deacon Haywood. What'd you say? Now looking for some new shit. I feel you, man. Oh man. Okay. Well, do you have a place to get mail right now? I don't mean to keep asking you questions, yeah. She said, I'm being a hater. You sure are. Yeah. He out in the TX too, Deacon Haywood. Word, man. That's gotta be, man, it'd be so fucking hot in Texas, man. It's like, man, if you out on, man, I don't know how you do it. Like, cause it's fucking hot. Like you will. I don't. Yeah. I don't understand. Like, how do you not fucking? It's fucking not for the timid. I'll put it that way. Absolutely, Mr. Haywood. Oh, that's right, Smooth. You in Atlanta now. I thought you was. That's right. You just said that word. Okay, move from Texas. What I was gonna say, Mr. Haywood, is if you out there homeless in fucking Texas, god damn, I don't know how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like the weather-wise, like how the fuck do you survive? Had to escape to some more heat. Well, now you got that weird. It's weird over there. Like it's raining in the morning and then hot as fuck in the afternoon and shit, and then like humid as fuck. I can't do it in your website. Please share what?
PayPal.
Oh, for sure.
Just sent it.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, boy. Yeah. So I appreciate that too, Miss Anthony. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Deacon Haywood. Like, there's certain places. It's like, how in the fuck can you be homeless there? Like, or like, how do you not perish? Like, it's just like, fuck. It is so fucking hot. Or so cold. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me get up out of here though. But peace and blessings. We are gonna be back though Friday. Okay? So Friday.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
Back Friday.
I might still try and do a little something like that. I don't know. Something like that.
You're gonna be too busy.
Okay, well keep me busy now. Yeah. I didn't like the A. If you got a business or a good degree, it's cool, but it's not as tough, very materialistic place. Aha. That's interesting. Somebody was trying to get me to move out there. My partner had went out there. He was like, man, you got to come out here. I was like, I wanted to go check it out. You know what I'm saying? But here I am. Anyways, though, we'll be back though Saturday. And like I said, we'll do some carpools, chop it up again. You guys got some questions, save them, because we'd love to get into them, okay? So, and we shall be back, all right? So peace and blessings. Thank everybody also who gave, who donated. You didn't have to, but you did, and we appreciate you. And everybody just tuning in, because you don't have to be here at all. You don't have to do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But you're here giving your time and, sharing your information and stuff like that. We appreciate each and every one of you. Smooth, reach out, hit me if you can. If you can get some mail, let me know, all right? Because I got something for you, okay? So peace and blessings. infernal blessings.